The younger sister was stunned when her older brother suddenly appeared after 6 months apart. And in that moment, her joy spread in a way she couldn't hide.
Are you happy?
At the moment he saw his sister again, the older brother beamed with happiness. He stood still for a second, then smiled, as if he had been waiting for that moment for a very long time. She kept casually taking photos, not knowing her older brother had quietly appeared behind her. When she looked back at the picture, the moment she realized made her unable to hold back her emotions. The one she had been waiting for finally appeared. Without a second thought, she ran into his arms, letting all her emotions burst free in that moment. Six months of separation came to an end when they were reunited. And in that moment, all the waiting suddenly seemed worthwhile. While the mother was still sitting in the car, unaware of anything, her son, a service member in the United States Navy, quietly appeared. The moment she realized, all her emotions came rushing in.
Go, Daphne, go. Do you like your sign?
That appearance came unexpectedly, yet it carried the warmth the whole family had been waiting for. And in that moment, all that remained was reunion and love.
What are you doing here? What are you doing?
The father chose her birthday to return and surprise his daughter. That reunion moment was more precious than any gift.
Surprise, kiddo, happy birthday. You want down? No.
He hadn't seen his mother for an entire year, and when he returned unexpectedly, that moment became an unforgettable memory for her.
Shut up! Oh my god! Shut! Oh my god!
In Edison, he suddenly stood before his sister after a long time apart. She was overcome, unable to speak, only able to hold him tightly in tears. After a year apart, he suddenly returned. The children were still taking photos with Santa Claus, unaware that he was standing right behind them. A memorable moment just before his daughter's birthday.
What? I saw him on the picture. I was like,
I'll climb out.
After time apart, the older brother in the United States Navy quietly appeared before his younger brother. He was speechless, only able to hold him tightly. At a fire station in Arvada, co-workers reported that someone needed assistance. The father stepped out, unaware that the patient was actually his daughter on leave, leaving him in disbelief.
Oh my God! What the? You're so mean.
He unexpectedly returned after telling his mother he wouldn't make it home for Christmas. But when he walked in and stood before her, she couldn't hold back her tears of happiness. The father completed his mission after 14 months and returned 5 months earlier than expected. His youngest daughter's Christmas wish came true when she saw him standing right in front of her at school.
I'm gonna cry, Dad.
Ven para acá, ven por acá. Me dieron una sorpresa aquí entre Juan Carlos y mi hija y no me lo esperaba y ya me hicieron llorar. ¡Hijo!
The son in the United States Navy quietly returned home to surprise his mother. When she realized it was her son, she could only hold him tightly through tears. Older brother Judd, a United States Marine Corps Marine, and brother-in-law Jake, a member of the United States Navy, both returned home to surprise Landon. When he realized, the joy left him unable to react.
Oh my God.
Dude, what's up? How you been? Good. Doing good, man. You're getting big.
After more than 6 months without seeing her grandson, the grandmother could hardly believe her eyes when he appeared. She cried out with joy and quickly hugged him tightly.
What do we need, Sandbar?
The moment the baby saw his father was something truly beautiful, where joy appeared in its purest and most genuine form.
No, nothing's here. I don't know what you're talking about, but all right.
Nice. Clean.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh my God! What are you doing here?
After 3 years, they finally saw each other again. No greetings, no explanations. Just a long embrace was enough to reconnect everything that had been apart.
Why are you here? I came to say hi. Oh my God, but you're not supposed to be here.
The father showed up unannounced to visit his daughter at the playground. The moment she recognized him, she was speechless, only able to run into his arms. The mother was stunned when she saw her son standing in front of her, and in that moment, she knew he had finally come home. After 3 years away from home, he suddenly appeared before his mother. And in that moment, she was overcome with emotion, unable to speak, as her son stood right in front of her.
How'd you get the time off? Oh my God.
No one in the family knew that the United States Air Force airman had returned and was standing right behind them at PNC Park. When their eyes met, all the distance of time seemed to disappear. After 9 months apart due to duty, the father was finally reunited with his daughter. In that moment, all the waiting burst into joy. The father, a naval officer, unexpectedly visited his children at school after returning from Afghanistan. The moment the children recognized their father, all their emotions burst forth in joy. That moment of reunion seemed to spread warmth everywhere, touching every heart in that moment of silence.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You're gonna make me cry! Oh my God! You're gonna make me cry! Why did you do this to me?
The mother is stunned in the moment her son suddenly appears. All the pent-up longing spills out in tears. He suddenly shows up in the middle of the meal, instantly lighting up the room. That moment becomes a warm, unforgettable memory.
Nicholas.
I have a special guest that wants to see someone. Oh my goodness! She hasn't seen her in a long, long time.
When her son stands in front of her, the mother can hardly believe her eyes. All the emotions she's been holding back burst free the moment he wraps her in a tight embrace.
Oh, we're so glad. Look at all that. Our special guest, Mr. Water.
I thought you were coming back on the 17th.
I surprised you.
With him.
Staff Sergeant Juan Rosales.
The father's sudden appearance leaves the boy speechless. and within a brief moment, he runs over and clings to his dad, not wanting to let go.
No way.
Without any warning, the Marine appears in front of his father. The moment he recognizes his son, he stands frozen, overwhelmed by the surprise. The long-awaited return of a beloved hero brings an indescribable joy. All the emotions held back for so long suddenly burst free. He returned unexpectedly, appearing right at the restaurant where his family was having dinner. That single moment of recognition was enough to bring his mother to tears. After a long time apart, he chooses to appear right in front of the one he loves. No noise, no warning, just a single moment powerful.
It's always sunny even outside.
It is nice.
Oh my God.
He returns home after military service, not just as a present, but as a heartfelt gift for his mother. She stands still, then slowly realizes the meaning of that moment. The younger sister returns after a long time apart, quietly arranging a reunion that leaves her brother completely surprised and deeply moved.
Okay. Bye. What are you doing?
R&R?
Oh shit. Oh man.
Well, I heard they were gonna let you cook chicken, so I figured
After many months away from home, the granddaughter quietly returns. Without any warning, she walks up to where her grandmother is standing and gives her a warm, heartfelt hug.
I think I did pretty good.
After 12 months apart, she returns quietly. The moment she sees her younger sister, she can't hold back. She runs toward her and wraps her in a tight embrace, overcome with emotion. On Christmas night, the family expects nothing more than calls from afar. But the younger sister suddenly appears at the door, leaving her brother frozen, then breaking down in tears, overwhelmed with emotion. After a long time apart, she returns and goes straight to her best friend's workplace. While her friend is busy, their reunion happens quietly and completely by surprise. During Christmas, the Air Force soldier returns home in silence. While the family is having dinner, he suddenly appears, leaving his mother frozen, then breaking down in tears. An ordinary day suddenly changes completely when the father unexpectedly returns. No words are needed, just one embrace is enough to make all the distance disappear. The father, a soldier returning home after duty, shows up at a school in Pinellas County, turning an ordinary school day into an unforgettable reunion for his daughter. The son suddenly appeared before his parents, turning the reunion into an explosively emotional moment. Both were unable to hold back their tears. Nothing grand is needed. Just having their son return home fills the whole family with laughter. And in that moment, happiness feels truly complete.
I'm here as well.
He is filled with happiness, standing there and waiting for the moment he can reunite with his family after a long time apart and so much anticipation. The father appeared like a Christmas gift, and that moment was enough to bring the entire ceremony to a standstill with emotion. In the middle of a peaceful meal, a father and son reunion unfolds unexpectedly, filled with overwhelming happiness.
You got sad real quick. What do you mean?
She says go in the whistle. I thought maybe Christopher would be here. Surprise. Oh my God!
3 years of separation come to an end as the son returns home, and the moment he reunites with his mother becomes a memory filled with tears and love. The Navy servicewoman unexpectedly returns, appears at the restaurant, and gives her mother a deeply emotional birthday surprise that brings her to tears.
Oh my God, Megan, how did you make it here? Oh, I can't believe you're here.
His return was so unexpected that she couldn't react. In that moment, all the pent-up emotions surged, leaving only astonishment and happiness. The reunion, after long days apart, brings a warm embrace where all the longing is finally eased. The father's return brought a surprise to his daughter, creating a reunion filled with tears and happiness.
Are you crying again? Why are you crying? I love you, kiddo.
Lord Jesus!
The early return before Christmas Eve leaves the younger sister completely surprised and overjoyed, turning that moment into a warm, cherished memory. After all the long waiting, they finally reunite in a long embrace, neither of them wanting to let go. When her father returns, the little girl's joy is clearly evident, showing that nothing is more wonderful than having her father back home. Just seeing her mother is enough to bring tears to the daughter's eyes, replacing all the longing from their long time apart.
Do you look cute?
The return of her Marine boyfriend becomes a huge surprise for his girlfriend in the moment he comes back.
Gotta go to the office real quick.
The father's return makes his daughter choke up, then she bursts into tears as the moment she's been waiting for finally comes true. While she was away, the Marine had already returned from his deployment, so they missed each other's reunion and she decided to surprise him in return. The daughter unexpectedly returns early and stands before her father, creating a tearful and loving reunion. After many months apart, he chooses a restaurant as the place for their reunion, leaving his parents surprised and deeply moved the moment they see him. She had no idea her husband was standing right behind her, silently waiting for the moment she turned around and recognized him.
What's up?
Nothing.
What?
When she runs toward him, it's no longer just a few steps of distance, it's the end point of a long journey of longing. She walks straight toward him without hesitation, wrapping her arms tightly around him as if trying to hold on to all the time they've lost. An emotional reunion unfolds when the sailor suddenly appears in front of his girlfriend on an ordinary school day.
So cute.
Just as everything is unfolding normally, the Navy sailor suddenly appears. The mother freezes, then is overcome with emotion as she realizes her child has returned. The older brother is moved as he receives a gift from his younger brother. Just as his tears begin to fall, his brother suddenly appears in front of him, making the moment unforgettable. In the middle of a normal school day, the military mother suddenly appeared at school. Her son was stunned for a moment, then hugged her tightly, overflowing with joy. A graduation day to remember. But the biggest surprise isn't on stage, it's the moment he shows up while they're taking photos.
Is she okay?
He returns early without anyone knowing. When his mother walks into the house, he's already there waiting, bringing with him a Christmas surprise full of emotion.
Hey, Mama, how you doing?